Oh hey, didn't see you there. I'm Rachel Clem, and I have OCD, and it's OCD week. Date me. And I really wanted to spread awareness for a disorder that's come to mean a lot to me, and some of my peers around me as well. Obsessive compulsive disorder is basically a disorder that causes people to have fears, whether they be rational or irrational, that become so intense that they hinder you from doing things that a neurotypical would be doing in their everyday life. The compulsion part of the disorder is basically how you deal with the obsession, whether it be washing your clothes twice to make sure there's no diseases or germs on them because you have a obsessive fear of getting sick. Your compulsion could lead to never leaving your house because you have fear of embarrassment in public places, which is agoraphobia. I was diagnosed fairly recently, about 2.5 years ago. I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, with agoraphobia, claustrophobia, and panic disorder. As you can imagine, that day went pretty bad. A lot of people like to use it as an adjective, and I'm not blaming anybody, but I have heard it from almost every aspect of my life. I've heard it from my peers, my colleagues, my friends, even my family sometimes. It'll slip out. People will say, I'm just so OCD about certain things. OCD is not an adjective. Just get that printed like on a t-shirt and wear it around my school because it is so irritating how easily people use it as like almost in a jokingly way. On behalf of the OCD community, you can speak for it by saying, just stop doing it. Just stop using it as an adjective. It's not the feeling of someone being like OCD about that picture frame because it's like slanted like a little bit. Cleaning a counter, sorry, I'm just so OCD, like it just needs to be perfect. Well, no. Having OCD is so much more than wanting your counter to be clean because you like it a particular way. There is a huge gap between being particular and having obsessive compulsive disorder. OCD is the disorder that hinders some people from leaving their houses. Like me, I have days when I cannot even leave my room. It's insulting, it's naive, and it's quite frankly extremely ignorant. How would it sound if I was like, oh my god, that pie, I felt like diabetes type 2. What? Or like saying, oh my god, on first dates, I'm like so autistic. I just don't get it. So I really wanted to touch base on just a few things before I go. This goes for OCD and people who have mental disorders. Don't try to be anyone specific for those people, whether they be your friends, your coworkers, your family. Don't try to fix them. The type of people that we need when we're at our lowest, when we're panicking, when we're having our worst depression, we don't need somebody to be telling us how to fix it. We need somebody to sit there and listen to us. We don't want to hear you try to fix us because we don't want to feel like we're broken. I went to an event this summer. It's called the OCD Con. I went in July. It was held in Washington, D.C. And I think the next one is going to be held in Austin, Texas. So these little seminars and you really talk and meet new people. And it was definitely a great experience. I actually went with one of my friends, Hannah Zadanzik. She's basically like another big sister to me. She has really taught me all about the things in OCD, helped me through some of my worst attacks. But she's amazing. I would definitely check her out. But yeah, thank you for watching. OCD Week out.